Dr. Piper, no reaction he's ever seen from her. But when it was over, she withdrew again.
Mike, I'm just sorry that you went out there and you ran into another dead end.
It may not be, Ross. In fact, I was just getting ready to call you. Dr. Piper didn't recognize the photograph of Joe Bradley, but he did think there was a chance. Let me check through the visiting records for the past few months.
Well, listen, did you find Joe's name?
No. They've been here several times since you started working for...
I also found out that Mrs. McKenzie had another visitor during that time. We had an Omaha address, so I copied it down for you.
Listen, Mike, I can't thank you enough for this.
Yeah. Well, okay, but I'm not...
Dr. Piper, if I could go back through some of the old visitors' records. Hopes I... And I think I did. Dianne Ballard came here once to visit Mrs. McKenzie about 5 years ago.
And that's not all. Dr. Piper seemed to recognize the name Dianne Ballard when I asked about it. And it seemed that some years ago, Dianne gave the nursing home used for Mrs. McKenzie's care.
But as Dr. Piper recalls, and this is back up, was violently opposed to their using any of Diane's money for Mrs. McKenzie and insisted the check be destroyed.
In fact, when the head bookkeeper disagreed, Carrie became almost violent and ripped it up herself.
Meet Maggie the Magnificent, our young magician. Maggie's not up to her usual tricks because she's wearing one of those saggy diapers that leak. Well, Maggie, here's Huggies. Form-fitting Huggies disposable diapers are with soft, gentle elastic to help stop leaking. So Huggies hug to help keep babies dry and comfortable. Kleenex Huggies diapers. They help keep babies... And that's no hocus pocus. Right, Maggie?
Long distance, Aunt Claire.
I'm an aunt. Oh, let me turn this off. Oh, bye. You're an uncle.
A hungry one.
The chicken, must have soaked up a lot of oil.
Won't it taste greasy?
Well, I used Crisco oil. Let's see.
Looks good, huh? Good. Fantastic. How do you know about Crisco oil?
Aunts know these things.
Now in a clear bottle, Crisco oil for fried foods that taste delicious, not greasy.
1 and 2 and I got the fever for the flavor of a finger. The fever for the flavor of a finger? It's that we got the fever for the flavor of a finger. It's the deep fried taste and the quick we got the fever for the flavor of a finger.
No preservatives, regular light ripples. Of guiding light in a moment. Friday, Newton holiday in Hazard. Next on Falcon Crest at a special time. Angela, she turns to coal.
I want an heir.
Not son owned by anyone. Then Mike Wallace profiles the Bobby Kennedy American spot they knew. It's all Christmas night. Tomorrow on CBS.
At Merle's Style Shop in Wells, ladies will find a wide variety in all their clothing needs. Large enough to offer a good selection, small enough to give you personal service. For something unusual for that special person or place in your home, shop Natural and Unique. Limited edition plates, gifts from around the world, collectibles, and more. And for you ladies and gentlemen, the country gentleman and his lady offer one of the largest selection of sports clothes in southern Minnesota. And staff help you with your needs. 3 good reasons to shop Wells, the friendly place.
These two fellows would like to become friends of yours. At the Plumbery, they offer everything you need to get your do-it-yourself projects done inexpensively as possible. They'll make sure all units are installed properly, work efficiently, and look good, too. Or if you're not particularly handy, they'll do the job for you. The next time you start a do-it-yourself project, drop in at the Plumbery. Get to know these... Now, Country Day gives you more current and updated agricultural news. It's Ag Report with Farm Director Roger Strom, joining Gary Shandel and friends this fall on Country Day. This TV Mankato. portion of Guiding Light is presented by Cascade, the dishwasher detergent that leaves dishes and glasses virtually spotless. And by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Can't imagine Blanche being defeated by anything, least of all an airline.
Well, she's been pulling every string possible. It's just that with all the holiday traffic, there's not any space. So she called Mr. Wonderful, whoever he is in San Francisco, to tell him she's going to be here until tomorrow or the next day, which means she's going to be with me.
Listen, your mom, why don't you bring her
Oh,
along?
no, I wouldn't dream of doing that because she has a way of saying the wrong things to the wrong people. And she did it all night last night at the party.
So?
Oh, I couldn't believe it when my father walked in on Mrs. Reardon. Unreal. Oh, for sure, Miss Bauer. He is.
Once in a while.
Okay, I'll tell him.
That is right, don't you?
Yes, I'm going to tell him. Goodbye, Katie. That was Katie. She wanted the party for the kids on pediatrics is on 3 and 6X.
Right, okay, I'm on my way.
Sure.
Hi there.
Oh, hi. I didn't expect to see you, especially with Mike out of town.
Well, he's just about to arrive and things to slow down at the office. You realize this is going to be our first Christmas together? Never look forward to one more.
Oh, dear, what's that? Oh, right. He wants us to find time tomorrow to come by and look at the tree and exchange gifts.
Oh, good, good. Looks like we'll be getting around quite a bit. The Reardons have invited us over, too.
Oh, great. Wonder if Noah's going to be back from San Francisco.
Well, I have no idea, but I know that Bea has invited Nola and Mr. McCord if they get back in time.
Oh, terrific.
I'm sorry to bring you such disappointing news, but I wanted to know right away.
Well, I'll tell you, I found it hard to believe that a big recording star like Nick Silver would do one of my songs anyway.
Come on, Floyd. It's a temporary setback. We can't let it discourage us.
I'm not discouraged. Well, maybe whoever heard of a maintenance supervisor becoming a big songwriter?
You don't need that kind of negative thinking, Floyd.
Say, listen, I gotta get down to a tree to help Katie with that Christmas party for the kids.
Fine. I'm heading up there, too. Morgan mentioned it to me earlier, and I told her to try to catch you.
Good.
Well, I gotta get going or I'm gonna be late. Katie's gonna have my scalp.
Oh, how am I going to get her to leave? Look, strike almost chopped that bus.
Please, sweet, she's got the driver in the car waiting outside. She's got to go to the airport and pick up Mr. McCord and Nola, right? So long, Mrs. Renfield. It was nice seeing you again.
You too, Anthony. Have a very happy holiday.
Thanks, I will.
Can I get you some cookies or a sandwich or something to go with your wine?
Oh, no, thank you, Mrs. Reardon. I really do have to leave very soon. Oh, I do hope I'm not keeping you from anything.
Oh, no. I'm just happy to have a chance to repay your hospitality for a change.
Mr. McCord is very fond of... He's really a family man.
He's a very unusual man in a lot of ways, and I'm very grateful to him. He's been so nice to Nola. It's a relief, with the baby coming in a few months.
Reluctant to talk about the baby's father. Mr. McCord feels very strongly that the father of the child should be assuming some of the responsibility now.
Well, Mrs. Renfield, Nola does not like discussing this, even with me. But I can tell you that the baby's father is more than willing to take his share of the responsibility. It's just that Nola is set on doing it herself.
With the young man?
Yes. He is a very hard-working young man. I'm sure he's going to be very successful someday.
I forgot the cookies you baked for the kids.
Oh, wait a minute. I've got some more here. Hold on. Would you do me a favor, honey, and would you give these to Kelly? She used to love them when he lived here, and I'm afraid if Nola comes back tomorrow, he's not going to want to drop by.
Yeah, I'll make sure you get some flights.